പേജ് അസൈൻമെന്റ് എഴുതാൻ പെടാപ്പാട് കൊടുക്കണം. ആ സമയത്ത് 23 ബുക്ക് എഴുതി തീർന്നു ആള്. She is living with her parents in Dubai, and which button she will press? Replay. She says that those days she spent with her grandfather, who take her around her big land, take coconut trees, give water and floods, and especially the masala dosa. Toastmaster Shivangi.
Our younger Toastmaster Shivangi Menon, representing her level 2 project 4 from her presentation mastery. Her project is Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. She has time 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects of previous experience as a critic. All the best, Toastmaster Shivangi.
Toastmaster Shivangi,
When you're young, you kind of get this feeling. You're starting, you've worked a little, you're handling responsibility, and you're thinking, yeah, I got this. I believe that. Until that very polite question that I didn't know happens. Good morning, good evening, Toastmasters and guests. I was part of an internship. My main role was guest manager. Very easy. Smile, checklist, e-passes, done. Don't need to be so meticulous as per my even experiences were my job was more on the event coordination side. Okay? But then getting started. The guest list wasn't what it was supposed to be. Yet the guests started arriving early because of course they did when they never do otherwise. And sometimes at home, they're common. Or even unnecessary. But when I really needed it, when I really needed guidance, those won't show up. Without Google, without ChatGPT, without a Wi-Fi, they just show up. But of course, that's not the only kind of mentoring I need in my life. She taught me how to handle life a little bit. But she did not train my social anxiety. I would say that's where Toastmasters came in. Toastmasters gave me a way where I could better myself. I could try to improve myself. I could try. And more importantly, I could fail safely. Because here, failure doesn't come with consequences. They come with applause. And amazing people, some amazing people who break their stories into their speeches, who make us feel motivated, who give us feedback, and words of encouragement, which sounds like, hey, you did good, but you did even better. And you smile, you go home, and you think to yourself, yeah, I can do better. Does anyone have experience like that? Exactly. So, more than that is also a kind of mentoring. Of course, we do have an amazing mentorship program, Toastmasters, but this one is also important. It is not the same as the mentorship program or like what my mother has said, but just as enlightening as support. These situations have given me an idea. Sometimes mentors don't stand beside you. They stay with you. And let me end with this thought. Mentors don't walk the path for you. Sometimes just switch on the light so that you stop walking into the bucket. Trust me, that light is priceless. Thank you already to the Toastmasters.
Our third speaker, Toastmaster Shivangi. She'll talk about life's customer support. Toastmaster Rosina, do you believe customer support?
Yes. She made it so perfect. So, her all mentors and the things that she was talking about. And possibly you think that when she came on the stage itself was her confidence. And the small gestures that she enhanced with the finger, what we say, like the hand gestures and body language and perfect movement on the stage. And the message about Toastmaster mentorship and this thing, we were, keen to, listen to your story. So that keenness you could create. That's what, as a speaker, you were successful in that.
If I ask Toastmaster Sri Roma, what you will suggest? What she can improve? One thing that she can improve. Okay, Toastmaster Srija, can you answer that?
One point I noticed was it was not audible for me. I was struggling to write some points. I was like giving my ears to her, but it was not that audible. Clarity of words or voice was not there. And connecting to Toastmasters, I was expecting some Toastmasters experience which was lacking in the speech.
Toastmaster, I know if you are delivering this speech, what you will do differently?
Thank you. Toastmaster Shivangi, great speech. Connecting, starting off with life's connection and how people have mentored you. I was hoping that you would then move on quickly to Toastmasters mentoring because that was your objective. So if I were to do that, if you were to do that again, I would suggest that you talk more about your journey in Toastmasters, of how somebody in Toastmasters, it can be one or more people, how they mentored you and how you improved to bring in more stories of improvement in Toastmasters particularly, it would have been good. Probably that's what I would have done. Thank you.
All the best, Toastmaster Shivangi.